talk. I've literally tried to set this up 10 times. When you stop doing something for a while, it literally stops becoming natural. And if you watched my old videos or my old mukbangs, it looked natural, like, because I was legit just talking to friends I've never met. Anyway, hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you see, the channel is empty. I did delete all my videos off of NOSH with NESS, just for personal reasons. I just want a fresh, clean start. Today I'm having Starbucks. I thought you guys might just want to have coffee with me. I'm trying to figure out how the heck my coffee ended up being half shaken foam. Like, this is a venti, okay? It's a venti, and it's really, really mostly empty. But it tastes phenomenal, so I'm gonna take that as a win. It's also decaf. I know, who gets a decaf brown sugar oat shaken espresso, which is supposed to have 4 shots of espresso in it, but I have decaf because I've given up caffeine to an extent. Sometimes I have it when I have like a Diet Pepsi at a restaurant, but other than that, caffeine and I aren't friends anymore. I've realized it causes a lot of inflammation. We're gonna chat about that for a second. I'm not gonna make this a super long video. I just kind of wanted to do this to break the ice, get my feet wet again, come back in. I look like a hot mess today. It's the best I got. I put a bra on. For me, that's a big success. I'm actually just on my way to pick Belle up soon, and it's really warm out, so there you go. I did get my coffee, and I got this little charcuterie snack box thing. Way overpaid for this. This was $5.45, but there was nothing else on the menu that I wanted. I didn't want a chocolate croissant. I'm really trying not to eat like that right now, because Lord knows I'm blowing up. And I get it, all sizes are beautiful, but when I can't fit my jeans, I don't want that. Anyway, so what's been new with you? What's new with me? I can't even remember the last time that I filmed. Was it before or after Christmas? I think it was after, because something kind of shook my life, which I'm not going to talk about on the channel. I'm just not. There's just certain things that are private. And something happened in February, and then about a week after Mother's Day, and my life just got turned upside down. Before you ask, Jamie and I are still together. It's not that. But that has been, you know, challenging with the other thing that's going on. It's still affecting me. I'm still really feeling it, but I'm trying to let go and move forward, and yeah, that's it. I'm trying to move forward, and this is one of the steps I'm trying to do. Look at that. Little pieces of, does it say what it is? Cacciatore salami, I don't know what that means. Fontanello cheese, and little tiny breadsticks, like literally. They're so cute. They kind of look like Captain Crunch. I doubt they taste like that. I'm not sure how I feel about the cheese. I'm not a... Actually, it smells okay. I don't usually like weird cheeses, so I'm gonna nibble on this while we talk for a second. Basically, what happened to me right around February, January, I don't know, I've lost track, but I had the worst flare-up in the history of me being diagnosed with Crohn's disease, to the point where I lost over 20 pounds in just like a week or two is what it felt like. I couldn't eat anything. I got very dramatic, started doing a lot of research, reading a lot of books, and changed my whole diet. And I mean, to the point I ordered a juicer. It was broken. I sent it back. I never ended up juicing. I really felt like I was poisoning my body, did a lot of research, really was eating clean for a couple months. And then here we are. I slowly let everything slide back into my life. You know, I had this phenomenal detox and I was doing great. And I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm where I'm at, and it's what it is. I can't do anything about it. So here we are. I'm right back to basically eating everything I can and shoving it in my mouth, because, I mean, if you have an eating disorder or an issue with food, and food gives you comfort, it's always your go-to. It doesn't matter if you had gastric bypass surgery or you have Crohn's, or you know you shouldn't do it. We just do it. But the difference now is I recognize the behavior. Does that make sense? I also make allowances for it to an extent. You know, I recognize that that's what I needed in that time. Anyway, I'm rambling and I'm talking all over the place, and you guys are like, what But that's it. I've just been struggling with my health, physical health, emotional health, just exhausted. I'm at the exhausted point. I wasn't exhausted until the last few weeks. I am so physically exhausted right now that I want to sleep all day. I can't wait for it to get dark at night so I can go to bed. Huge signs of seasonal depression. I'm very aware of that as well. Wanting to just sleep and not deal with anything, right? But here we are. Here I am. Gonna eat a piece of pepperoni and cheese and see what this tastes like. Actually, why is that so good? Oh no, you don't want to drop cheese in your car. Lord help me. Actually, this is really good. I mean, this is way better than any Lunchable I've ever had. Wow. Okay, that's really good. That's not good that I like that, because I cannot spend $5 every 2 days on a Lunchable at Starbucks. I'm filming somewhere I've never filmed before. It's near my house. And I'm right at like a turn off here. People going by me in front. I am at that point where I don't actually give a shit anymore. You guys want to be in the video? Okay. The breadsticks are less satisfying. Oh, and also, do you notice this on my tooth? Like, this was kind of starting to happen when I was stopped filming too. I'm having a lot of dental issues. I've been diagnosed with TMJ, which I knew I had for years. I clench and grind like nobody's freaking business, especially at night. I need to get a bite plate. They're expensive. And I'm waiting on a claim to be approved by Veterans Affairs. But one of the side effects is that I'm clenching and grinding so hard that my gums are receding, and it's causing an issue up here. You can see, and this area is very hard to keep white, and it's staining, and I can't figure out what for the life of me is happening. Every time I go for a cleaning, it's white and everything looks great again, but within about 2.5 months of my cleaning, it starts to slowly get dark again. So it's, believe it or not, vanity. It's made me not want to film. Not like I'm sitting here thinking I'm some gorgeous princess or something, but I've been self-conscious about my teeth my whole life. Let's add a stain to your front tooth and make people think you don't brush your teeth. Like, I'm not gonna lie either. When you have depression or you struggle with any mental illness, at least for me, dental hygiene has been a struggle for me. I mean, full disclosure, I remember I've gone 2 or 3, 4 days without brushing my teeth years ago when I was really in the thick of it, right? Anyway, so I know that I fucked my teeth up over the last little bit just from not taking care of it, but man, I take care of them now because I'm terrified. I'm gonna lose them or whatever. Too late? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm just like tired of being tired. Do you know what I mean? Like, tired of being tired. I just want... This is the step I feel like I needed to take today. I had somebody reach out to me. I hope you're watching this because I don't think you understand how much I appreciate your message today. A fellow Canadian. You know, it's funny because I was thinking of her a few days ago and then she reached out. And it's just a reminder to me of how the universe works. And all I've been saying lately is, all right, whatever it is that's next, I just want to be happy. Whatever that involves, I will trust that the universe will lay it out for me, and I will follow the steps and do all the things that I need to do to get to that point. I'm so ready. I'm exhausted, spiritually exhausted. You guys know I've been going through this awakening for what feels like 2 years now. Man, highs and lows, peaks. It's crazy. So, I'm back on TikTok. I'm just trying to do things that bring me joy. And a lot of those things weren't for a little while. and I don't think I was ready, but now, you know, I love it. I laugh, I cry at happy things, I cry at sad things in a good way. I'm creating again. I filmed a little mini mukbang on TikTok. I'm sharing more stuff. I'm just trying to find that fine line of all the things I cut out of my life to slowly bring back the parts that still bring me joy, that still fulfill my soul, that still help me feel connected. Because Lord knows, and I've said this, at 41, I feel more disconnected from the world and from people than I have my entire life. Like, Lord, I don't know what happened. You know, I have a best friend. She lives an hour and a half away. She's got her own shit and going through her own life. And that's really it. I have nobody else. And when I say nobody else, it's not a joke. You start to wonder if you alienated everybody. You know, trying to put up that wall. Like, I'm tough. I don't need any of this. I don't need people. I don't need girlfriends. I don't need random acquaintances and frivolous conversation. Don't get me wrong. I don't need that. I don't need coffee dates that I don't feel like keeping and people I don't feel like talking to. What I need are people like-minded who want to talk about the vastness of this universe and why we're here, and who want to appreciate a beautiful sunset with me. You just want to sit with me, maybe want to watch a movie with me. I'm just getting so tired. Anyway, I don't want this to be like a sad thing, because this is my day every day. All over the place. Which is why I just haven't been filming and creating, and I haven't felt like I've had a safe space to create or film. I feel like the wind was taken out of me months ago. You know, when you think everything is one way and all of a sudden somebody tells you, no, it's not, it's this way. And you just start to wonder if you're crazy. Maybe a little bit gaslit. And then you try to wrap yourself around it and say, you know what, it's okay, I'm good with me. And you try to move forward. So here I am trying to move forward. Those breadsticks really shit. Anyway, I am so grateful for my mother and my sister. They're my rocks right now. I am grateful for Jamie. I love him very much. And he's always there every day asking, what can he do? He's so helpful. You know, we are great at teamwork, at being functional and making things work around the house, making sure kids get from A to B where they need to go. My daughter is doing phenomenal. I'm so fucking proud of that kid. Like, she's an awesome little human being. She's not little, she's almost as tall as me, and she's still in the 7th grade. I took her to Emerge the other day because she hurt her arm at the trampoline park. She's okay, she strained a ligament. I'm not laughing. And the doctor's like, okay, yeah, no, well, I mean, she's not growing anymore, or her growth plates or something. She's what, 15? I said, no, she's 11. He's like, what? I mean, look at me, I'm 6 feet tall. I don't know why people are surprised when Belle is tall. But she's really morphed into her own little person. And she just grew up like that. Did the pandemic make your kids grow up? Because it made mine grow up, and it made me a little bit sad. It gave her a lot of anxiety, which I'm sure I am responsible for, trust me. I'm sure I've given her a lot of anxiety too. I know when I feel this way, I want to isolate. I do not want to be around people. I don't want to be around Jamie. I don't want to be around my mom. If I'm honest, the only person I can really handle being around is my daughter. Isn't that weird? Belle. She's probably one of the only humans that I have felt completely myself with, which is weird. Maybe it's because she's an extension of me. Anyway. I don't even know that I'm gonna post this, to be honest. Oh, it's starting to rain. Maybe it's me crying. I'm feeling all the feels. I feel like every time I get on here, I'm like, it's Mercury retrograde. Well, it is. God damn it. Pardon my French. I just want to be happy. I don't know what that looks like, and I often feel like I don't have the right to feel this way, and I invalidate myself constantly. I'll say like, you're so lucky. Do you understand how lucky you are? Do you understand that? You know, I'm a retired veteran with a pension and benefits and a beautiful home and a man who cleans the floors and tells me he loves me every day and still wants to smack my butt and is enduring me through this process. I feel like that's going to wear out eventually. So I've just this pressure to get my shit together. And I'm just like, okay, what is your problem? I'm just being honest. Because I know that I'm not alone. I just want to be connected again, even if to myself, because I'm starting to feel a little bit disconnected from that. I was doing so much for myself. I was in such phenomenal shape. I was doing yoga every day. I was meditating for a minimum of 15 minutes every day. I had my corner. I had everything set up. Something happened, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, and I just stopped. Actually, I know what happened. Back to school started. Jamie has started another course. He's trying to do a welding course. That's till March. So I've assumed all of the responsibilities that we would normally share. I've taken those over every day. Not a big deal. I don't work. There's no little kids chasing me around at home. There's no reason why I can't do those few things. Anyway. And I know that's all bullshit and that my feelings are valid. And that we can't compare each other's trauma or each other's situations. You're in it, you're feeling it. But for me, it helps me to pull me out when I just try to remind myself of all those things I want to be grateful for. So. Anyway, after my flare-up, I lost a lot of weight. I didn't report it to my doctor. I ended up getting COVID, which just made things way worse. I lost a lot of weight. I was down to 127 pounds, which the smallest I've been is 118. I'm 6 feet tall. That's thin for me. When I tell you body dysmorphia is a real thing, it's a bitch, okay? Like Jamie has said, I have been every shape since he met me. I was 260 when he met me. I've dropped to 118. I have somehow managed to manifest the body of my dreams, to which now I am at this point where finally, after almost 3 years of getting infusions, these Entyvio infusions are saving me. Like, I feel like I don't have anything anymore. I feel like I can digest food. After my flare-up, I couldn't eat lettuce. I couldn't eat anything with the skin on it. Chicken, cabbage, mashed potatoes, bananas, toast, white refined bread, things like that I could eat. I still don't eat a lot of whole wheat or whole grains. But I'm also eating drive-through again and sugar, and I'm craving things that are going to give me emotional satisfaction, just like I did before my gastric bypass surgery. I just want to eat my face off all the time, and guess what's happening? I'm gaining weight because it's not going through me like it used to when I had, you know, really more intense Crohn's symptoms. So now I'm gaining weight. I don't know, you can't tell. Everything, my boobs, my hips, my butt, my thighs are expanding daily. The jeans I have on, like, okay, well, let's just get right in there. Okay? These jeans I bought, did you see that? These jeans that I bought, well, when did I buy these? 2 weeks ago with Jamie. I just wore today. I said to him, I'm like, if I bend at the knees, because there's holes, the knees are going to rip because they're so tight. I'm like, I am gaining weight daily because I've stopped moving my body. but I'm continuing to feed it garbage and things that I know are not going to feed my soul, are not nutritionally valid for my body. But I'm stuck right now. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I am stuck because, well, I can say for me, it's always better when I say things out loud. And I've been kind of hiding in this for a few weeks, you know, eating and not talking. So step one, say it out loud. Let people know that you're struggling. The girl that reached out to me today, I let her know. And I said, I think I'm on the cusp of a pretty severe depression right now. And I don't want to be. Hence why I'm reaching out here. It's not necessarily, hey, help me. It's say it out loud. Say it out loud. I saw something today on social media. Somebody in this city, just some mutual friends. I don't know the girl. She had 2 daughters and she killed herself. And I know people have their thoughts about that, but what? I don't want to talk about it here, but I know how that feels to be so sad that you think that people would be better without you. And that you think everything hurts so bad that you just want it to stop. You just want it to stop because you cannot figure out how to fix it. It hurts. You feel of no value to anybody around you. And that post resonated with me, and one of the girls commented and said, remember to check on your friends. Well, I'm checking on myself. And I'm saying that I'm not great out loud, but I'm also aware that that does not last forever, and that I'm coming out of it. And this video is already over 20 minutes. Lord, whenever I say it's not going to be a long video. And I will say, just saying it out loud makes me feel better. I want to be able to get on here and talk to you guys more, eat some healthier food. There's nothing worse than feeling alone, even though you know it, but I am an isolator. It's raining. Anyway, everything is going to be okay. There is a plan that's been laid out for me. The universe has already figured this out for me. It's going to lead me on the path that I need to be on. And it started today with reaching out to somebody, with reaching out to you guys. And if you're struggling, I just want you to know that you're not alone. No matter how alone it feels, no matter how alone, physically alone, yes, but cosmically know that you are not. I just never dreamt that that happened to me could set me off so easily. I'm trying not to put that much value in people anymore. I know that sounds really like, I give up. No. I just need to put value in myself and not expect anything anymore from anybody. Just ready to let go and be happy and accept that things are going to happen as they happen, and I cannot control everything. That's a hard one. And if you're a Virgo, you know that that's hard. Well, you know, part of me always felt like if you're a people pleaser, which I feel a lot of people are, you always do that in the hopes that, you know, if everyone around me is happy, then I'll be happy. Well, I'm not gonna lie, right now it feels like everyone around me is happy. It didn't work. This was really good. I'm going to start making these for myself. I've been making Jamie's lunches. I'm going to say, not because he expects me to. He kind of does now. You know, it's like anybody, or any man especially, or, you know, when you start doing something for them, they just expect it. I love him. I love making lunches for him. He's always so appreciative. I've had a cold, a cough, hand, foot, and mouth was going around my house. Like, Lord help me. But he's always so appreciative. He always tells me how he loves picking out his lunch and how the guys in his class or this course that he's on are always telling him, wow, what a cool lunch. So it makes me feel good. And I've always loved to feed my family. It's my family. I appreciate every message I got in the last few months. I got a lot of DMs in my Instagram. I got a lot of comments on old videos. I got messages from people telling me they're watching old videos because they miss them. And I said, guess what? I watch them too because I miss me too. But I want to come back. And this is a start for me. I just want to stop. I just want to let go. Go with the flow. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the day. Not try to understand people. Not try to get them to always see it my way. Not to look for closure in everything I do. Not to seek validation from external sources, but to just seek it from within. And I miss you guys. Like, I love you guys so friggin' much. I think it makes me a little bit sad that people in my life, other than my mother, I think she gets it. She gets this, and she gets my connection and the intimacy that I have with my subscribers and people who have messaged me. I've missed this, so this is important to me. And I stopped for a while because some things again in my personal life, which made me insecure about this channel. I'm just trying to let that go and recognize that it's important to me. That's valid, and it doesn't need to be to anybody else. End of the story. End of story. I watch so many TikTok moms and stuff like that, and they're there every day, and they're just doing their life, and they're talking to people, and this is special. This is a connection. This is 2022. A lot of connections are made wirelessly. So thank you for every message. I had a lot of tears every time you guys would send me a message. Okay, I gotta get my butt in gear and go get my kid. Thank you so much. I really want to be back soon, probably with more home cooking things or healthy things like salads. Because cross my fingers, I seem to be able to eat that stuff lately. I really want to try and bring myself back around to cooking and eating clean again. Not because I want to be thin, but when I tell you, like I said, the body dysmorphia and this gaining weight right now is really messing with my head because I hated being thin. I said, I hate being this skinny. Well, your wish is my command. Now I'm gaining weight on a day-to-day. I'm gaining a pound a day is what it feels like. I don't have a scale in my house, so I have no idea what I weigh right now, which is not relevant. But the fact that pants I bought 2 weeks ago are tighter today, granted I'm PMSing, that's also out of control. Worse than it's ever been my whole life. We could go off on another 30-minute rant about that, but we won't. I just need to take a deep breath, get back to my meditation, get back to things that make me happy, like talking to you guys, filming, hanging out, yoga, taking life slower, not being in a rush for everything all the time. I thank you guys. I probably said that a million times, but I love you guys so stinking much. I do. Okay. See you in the next video.